Yeah, this is African method of bathing baby bathing. African DIY. You can see African mother bathing her baby on her thighs. Yes, this is usually the way it is. You can see the baby, beautiful baby plump, well fed. You can see the tummy, well fed. Yeah, getting the baby acquainted for the process on the mother's thigh. This is absolutely lovely. This is a bucket of water. First of all, you add cold water to the bath. These are the sponge for bathing. Add cold water first before adding hot water to avoid getting the baby burnt. You know, you've had some stories of when bathing a baby got burned because the water is too hot. Absolutely, that's not right. You have to check the temperature of the water first. Then start with massaging the whole body with warm water, washing the perineal area first to wash it off of any urine or feces, massaging everywhere. That's African DIY of bathing a baby, massaging everywhere. You can see that before the actual bathing starts, you have to massage everywhere, arranging the bum bum. This is African DIY. It's a female baby, you can see. Thorough massage. Both the hands is not left behind. This is what should be done before the actual bathing. Start from the head. Wet the head first with water. Then use soap to wash the head thoroughly. Yeah, the head first. Avoid soap on the baby's face. Avoid soap on the baby's head because it can be dangerous to the eyes. So make sure while bathing the head and the neck. Remember, there's folds on the neck, so you have to be careful to wash it off because while babies are eating, some food splashes on the neck. So you have to carefully clean off the neck, wash it so that the baby will be thoroughly clean after bathing. Please avoid soap on the face because of the eyes. That's it. This is the African way of bathing an African baby on the mother's thigh, on the mother's lap. You can see the face is taken care of, no soap because of the eyes. If mistakenly soap goes to the eyes, is a problem. All right, done with the head and face. Come to the trunk. The trunk, leg, the hands. Thorough scrubbing with sponge. The armpit is not left out. This is thorough bathing in the African way. African DIY of bathing baby. Baby doesn't like that. He's screaming, he's crying. This baby is crying, doesn't like this position at all. You can see how the hand is being washed. Mhm. Carefully take care of your hand. You know, babies fold their hand, so you have to use soap and wash it. Open up that hand and wash it very well. African method, DIY African way of bathing baby. Yeah, African style. When you're done with the front, you turn the back. Scrub the back well with sponge. The back, the leg, thoroughly washing it off. You can see that the African mother is doing justice to it. Yeah. Okay. This is the back. Absolutely taken care of by the African mother, the African way. Okay. And see the buttocks is being washed, taken care of. Applying hot water there. So you look at it, washing the hands in between the hands, you know, to make sure the dirt, the babies fold their hand, getting in between the folds to be able to wash it off. African DIY, massaging the baby. This baby has not pulled for a day now, so the bum bum had to be, you know, stimulated the anus using cotton bud soaked or lubricated by petroleum jelly to stimulate the anus to allow the baby to defecate, you know, just gently. The tip of the cotton bud just go in the anus to stimulate it so that the baby can easily pass to. That's what the mother is doing, just using the tip of cotton bud. Tip, you lubricate it with petroleum jelly to avoid injuring the baby. This is African DIY. The mother confirms that it works perfectly. So please don't go, if you want to try, don't go so deep. Just by the tip of your the baby's anus to stimulate her to defecate. Don't bathing baby is being cleaned up. Remember why bathing baby have to be very fast about it to avoid exposure to cold. So clean up the baby very fast. That's it. When you're done cleaning up the baby, you dress up the baby. You have to clean thoroughly to avoid baby catching cold. When you're done, you put on the diaper. Yes, put on the diaper before you wrap it up. You have to apply petroleum jelly around the perineal area to avoid the nappy rash. You can use any petroleum jelly that the baby doesn't react to around the perineal area so that when the baby urinates or defecates, it will not irritate the skin around that place. That's the essence. And the weather here is not too cold, so the mother did not apply cream or anything on the skin to avoid rashes. So once you're done applying the petroleum jelly on the once you're done, you wear the baby clothes. Remember the temperature is not hot. The weather is just normal. So we don't overdress the baby, just put on the clothes. And the mother did not rub any cream because the weather is not cold to avoid rashes on the skin which can irritate the baby and make the baby uncomfortable. So dress the baby according to the weather. If the weather is too cold, you dress up and cover up the baby very well. And if it's too hot, do not overdress the baby to avoid rashes. You know, once you're done, make sure to apply oil on the head. Oil on the head, especially on the fontanelle, that place that is still pulsating. It is important to avoid baby catching cold. Then again, you have to put on stockings because of the leg. That's areas that cold can easily enter the baby's body. So remember to dress according to the weather. If today is your first time of seeing this video, please kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. In this channel, I talk about the good lifestyle, that's which you need to do to remain healthy, to enjoy your life and maximize it. If this kind of content you enjoy watching, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. This is African DIY of bathing baby. African DIY of bathing baby. The African way. You know, the baby is being bathed on the mother's laps and not on the baby's bath. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is absolutely African. Bathing the baby, African baby by an African mother in an African way. Thank you for watching. Remain blessed. Bye.